Hello, friends. Welcome and namaste. So, I'm going to talk about the lymphatic system for just a little bit, and then we're going to go into some experiential, right? If you don't know about the lymphatic system, you know very little. I suggest you start to study it. Western medicine looks at it a little bit. They're starting to pay a little bit more attention and like bring it in for some alternative methods to try to move with the body and heal around cancer and other dis-ease. Eastern medicine has been talking about the lymphatic system for for thousands of years, and as a matter of fact, in Ayurveda, it is suggested that every day you do a dry brush, right? Where you would take a silk glove if possible, da 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 da. But it's an exfoliating thing, but it's also more than about the skin. It's about moving the lymphatic system, the fluid through your system, right? So it doesn't stagnate and sit. One of the things the lymphatic fluid does is it picks up the toxins in the body and brings them to the proper place where you can get it out of your body. So if that toxic material is just sitting like sludge, right? It doesn't have a heart that pumps it. Movement, you're literally muscles moving, right? Contracting and releasing is what moves the fluid. So if you're really active, chances are pretty good. It's moving decently through your body, but still, we sit as a society so much, right? And with the proliferation of breast cancer, if nothing else, men and women, by the way, men can get breast cancer too. Please, there are so many lymph nodes and vessels that run through the chest and the armpits. Like, please massage every day, right? Anyway, so I want to make a couple of different videos just about moving the lymphatic system, giving you tools, ways that you can do that. Again, if you want to know more about the lymphatic system, call me up, email me, text me, post on the video, and I can make a more intense video about the system. But rather than getting stuck on that, let's get into the experiential part. And by the way, this was requested by a friend in our community who was recently diagnosed with cancer, and so in the armpit, and was just like, I know that you, because I pretty much every day at this point in time, I do some form of very specific lymphatic movement in my body, usually a massage with warm oil, but also the very first one I'm going to show you is just the lymphatic shake, is what I call it. I'm sure other people do too. It's crazy simple. I'm gonna lift my hands up somewhere above my head. Don't get your shoulders all crazy tense for it, right? And I'm just gonna start to shake, right? And I think I said this, but in case I didn't, the only way the lymphatic fluid moves through the body is muscular contraction and release. It doesn't have a heart that pumps it or anything, right? So our hands are above our armpits, which are going to move that lymphatic stuff over, that lymphatic fluid over towards the heart and back through the system, right? And then see if you can't shake your hips and your knees and you're being healthy with it. If you have balance issues, put a hand on something. It's not a big deal. You can't stand, sit down and just do your upper body, adjust it for yourself. And then maybe even the head and the neck in a gentle way, the lips. And just shake, 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 shake. You could do this for, I don't know, a couple of minutes. But if you're like, ooh, and you start to get really tired with your arms over your head, maybe just drop the hands down, close the eyes. Now, there are a number of ways I'm sure we could describe this, and we each have our own individual sensations happening in your body. But the way that I describe this is I feel very alive every time I have ever done this. I feel invigorated and alive, lots of sensation moving through my body, as many things, but hopefully that lymphatic fluid moves throughout our body. Let's do that one more time, just for good measure. Arms up somewhere above the head and shake. And again, sit down if you need to. Hold on to something so you don't fall over if you need to. accommodate your beautiful body, the one you have today, without judgment. You don't have to make noise, but you can. Bring the hands down. I like to just get silly with it. Close the eyes. Go ahead and open the eyes. I do that one. I mean, I do it in random places, but when I'm in my shower, at the very end of my shower, my cold water therapy, I turn all hot off. I turn the cold on as cold as it can get. I sit in that cold water and I do a lymphatic shake as I let that cold water run all over my body. I don't know if that's scientifically proven to be, but it's a good place where I have time. It keeps me warm so I don't get too cold from the cold water, but I still get the cold water therapy. So, anyway, find a way to bring these practices in, love bugs. More to come. Okay, goodbye.